told the team before the game and after our game Sunday against Dallas Baptist that Pine Bluff has a really good team. Look, it's the old school of thought that, the SWAC doesn't play good baseball. They do. And Logan Stout, their head coach, he's a very successful businessman, and he doesn't have to coach that team. He has a really good career outside of baseball, and he felt the calling to go in there and coach them. He's changed the culture there, and he's done a great job. Look, they're hitting over 280 coming in, and they've had some huge wins. They swept Bethune-Cookman this past weekend, who they beat some people. I was thinking Florida State, maybe they didn't. I know they've had some big wins this year, and the first inning's all you needed to see. They were hitting missiles all over the place, and thought it was going to be a long night. But in saying that, it was good to see Grant Hupka back on the mound. Hadn't seen him out there in quite some time. We actually had thought we had lost him for the year, and his velocity was way up, and he looked good. I know they hit him around a little bit, but he told us that he felt good at the end of the game, so that's very encouraging. And the back-to-back-to-back homers, that was pretty cool. You don't see that too often. Mexico with Slam and Ballard and Halsey, and I thought we took some good swings. We had good approach at the plate, and it got a little hairy there at the end, and I thought Cade Parker was outstanding tonight too. And what can you say about Ryan Harlan, man? I just said it on post game. He's an okay geek. He's our kind of guy. He's been with us forever. He's been on winning teams. He ain't worried about pro ball and all that stuff. He's worried about winning here, and he's worried about being a good Louisiana Tech Bulldog, and he's going to go down as one of the best ones we've had. So very proud of him, very proud of our team, and I know we had the huge lead, tried to get some guys in the game, but they showed what they're made of, making that comeback there in the ninth inning. And we need to go out tomorrow. We'll have our hands full again, and they got a big weekend at Grambling. I know they're playing maybe for a top spot in the SWAC, and again they've had some big wins, and we got to bring it tomorrow. It's another day, but very proud of our guys finding a way to win tonight.
Cade Parker had 6 shutout innings. Maybe he's kind of been the Sunday guy the past couple of weeks, but he's definitely brought Louisiana Tech a lot of midweek success.
Yeah, I mean,
6 scoreless shutout innings.
Yeah, our midweek games are huge. We don't have the luxury of the SEC and the ACC, and although we have a really good league, the RPI ain't gonna soar on the weekend. So a lot of times our midweek games are as big, if not bigger, than our weekend. So you got to have a good guy in the middle of the week. You can't have somebody out there that's going to go out there and get knocked around. And Cade's been outstanding. Again, another young man that just wanted an opportunity. He's had a really interesting journey to get here. And he wanted to be Louisiana Tech, and he was phenomenal tonight. He was fantastic. 3 pitches for strikes, landing all of them, and he won the ball game for us. I know we had the big swings on the homers, but couldn't be more proud of Cade. He was really good tonight.
Mexico had 7 RBIs, like I was telling you before we were walking that. It's actually the second time Bulldog this year has gotten 7 RBIs in the game. But Mexico's really kind of come around on this downhill stretch of the year.
Yeah, that's why we moved him to the leadoff spot. Colton rolled his ankle, and going into that game after he rolled it, we didn't know if he could play, and he did. But if you have to make an adjustment and you have to make a substitution, that we wanted to put him down in the order. We wanted to put our better bats at the top, and it's worked out for us. That's the bat you want coming up as many times as possible, and he showed you why tonight. The grand slam, he had another homer. I think he may have had 3 hits tonight. Like you said, 7 RBIs, and he's figuring it out, man. He's a good hitter. That's what we brought him here to do, and with him and Halsey and Ballard starting to swing it again, if we can get some other guys going, we can be hard to beat. Obviously a big game tomorrow, and we got a huge weekend.
What's pitching tomorrow?
Oh, goodness. I don't really know right now. We'll have to talk about it and see what we're going to do. But, the good thing is we wanted to get Hooks back out there 1 inning. We wanted it to be clean. We didn't want him to inherit runners. He's been scuffling a little bit with his confidence, and that happens, man. It happens. I played this game, and it'll destroy you mentally if you ever played it. And right now he's scuffling a little bit, and but we need him to get right. But we didn't have to get too deep into our bullpen. We knew Hupka for 1, and then Cade lengthened the game for us, or shortened the game for us, gave us some length, and he was outstanding. So I don't know who'll start tomorrow. And it'll probably be a Johnny Holstaff type deal. You'll probably see pretty much all our pitchers tomorrow, and I would think probably the same thing from them. All right. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.